Start with a magic circle and chain 2. This chain 2, it won't be counted as a stitch, and for this whole pattern the starting chain 2, it won't be counted as a stitch. Now make 12 double crochets in this circle. Once you're done, pull up this loop to close the gap and make a slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. Next round, start with chain 2. Again, this won't be counted as a stitch. Now this round will be working only in the back loops. Make 2 back loop double crochets in each and every stitch. This is the back loop. One more double crochet in the same stitch. Now repeat this in rest of the stitches. 2 back loop double crochets in each and every stitch. Once you reach the end, make a slip stitch on top of this first double crochet and make the slip stitch in both the loops. At the end of this round, you should have 24 stitches. Next round, start with chain 2. This round also will be working only in the back loops. 1 back loop double crochet in the first stitch. Chain 1 and 1 more back loop double crochet in the same stitch. That's 1 V stitch made. Now skip the next stitch and in the next stitch repeat the same. 1 back loop double crochet, chain 1 and 1 more back loop double crochet in the same stitch. Now repeat this in rest of the stitches. Skip the next stitch and in the next stitch 1 back loop double crochet, chain 1 and 1 more back loop double crochet in the same stitch. Once you reach the end, make a slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. And at the end of this round, you should have 12 V stitches. After this round, it might seem to cave in a bit, but once you finish the next round, it will flatten out. Next round, slip stitch into this chain space. Make the starting chain 2. Again, this won't be counted as a stitch. Now in this chain space, make 2 double crochets. Chain 1 and 2 more double crochets in the same chain space. Now repeat this in rest of the chain spaces. This is the next chain 1 space. Make 2 double crochets. chain 1 and 2 more double crochets in the same chain space. This is the next chain space. Two double crochets, chain 1 and 2 more double crochets in the same space. Once you reach then, make a slip stitch into this first double crochet. Next on, make a slip stitch into the next stitch. This is the starting of the repeat increase round. That's 2 slip stitches made, 1 and 2. Chain 2. Again, this won't be counted as a stitch. Now make one back post double crochet in the same stitch. This one. Insert your hook from behind and insert your hook from both the stitches, the first stitch and the second stitch. This way you'll have a neat finish. That's one back post double crochet made. Now in this chain stitch, 2 double crochets. Chain 1 and 2 more double crochets in the same chain space. Now in this next double crochet, make one back post double crochet, this one. Insert your hook from behind. Pull through first 2 loops and finally the last 2 loops. Now skip the next 2 stitches, this one, and in this next stitch make one back post double crochet. Now you reach the chain 1 space, 2 double crochets. Chain 1 and 2 more double crochets in the same space. And in the next stitch you'll make a back post double crochet. This is the repeat pattern for this round. Skip the next 2 stitches. Here you'll make a back post double crochet. Two double crochets. Chain 1 and 2 more double crochets in the same space. One back post double crochet in the next stitch. Now repeat this in rest of the stitches. Once you reach then, make a slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. Next round, again start with a slip stitch into the next stitch. Each round you'll start with a slip stitch into the next stitch. Chain 2, again this won't be counted as a stitch. 1 back post double crochet in the first stitch and take both the loops, this one and this one. That's 1 back post double crochet made. Now here you have 1 more double crochet. So with each round the starting number of stitches will keep increasing. In the previous round you had made only 1 back post double crochet. In this round you'll be making 2 back post double crochets, and in the next round you'll be making 3 back post double crochets. 1 back post double crochet in the next stitch. That's 1 and 2 back post double crochets. You have reached the chain 1 space, 2 double crochets. Chain 1 and 2 more double crochets in the same space. One back post double crochet each in the next 2 stitches. Skip the next 2 stitches and continue with the repeat pattern. 1 back post double crochet in these 2 stitches. Two double crochets, chain 1 and 2 double crochets. One back post double crochet each in the next 2 stitches. Now continue. Once you reach the end, make a slip stitch on top of this first double crochet. Now the next 4 rounds, that's round number 7, 8, 9 and 10, keep repeating this increase pattern, or else you can keep repeating the increase pattern until the size which you need. Always start with a slip stitch into the next stitch. That's 1 and 2 slip stitches. Chain 2, that won't be counted as a stitch. 1 back post double crochet each in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. The earlier round it was 2, so here it is increased 1, 2 and 3. And the first stitch, always insert your hook through both the stitches. Two more stitches left. 1 back post double crochet in each stitch. You have reached the chain space. 2 double crochets. Chain 1 and 2 more double crochets in the same space. One back post double crochet each in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. Now continue with the repeat pattern. Skip these 2 stitches. Start working on these 3 stitches. This is how the pattern will look. Now the last round, while making the slip stitch, change to the other color. And you can weave off this yarn. Start with chain 1. This won't be counted as a stitch. 1 single crochet in each and every stitch until you reach the chain 1 space. Start the next stitch in the same stitch and take this yarn ends along with the working yarn. Now in this chain 1 space, make 3 double crochets. Chain 3 picot, chain 3 and make a slip stitch into this bottom stitch and insert your hook into both the loops. And make 2 more double crochets in the same space. Continue with 1 single crochet in each and every stitch until this dip. Next, make 1 treble crochet in the stitch from 1 row below. This is the middle stitch. Yarn over twice and make a treble stitch over here. Now repeat this until the end. 1 single crochet in each and every stitch until this chain 1 space. In this chain 1 space, 3 double crochets. Chain 3 picot, chain 3 and a slip stitch into the bottom stitch. Two more double crochets in the same space. One single crochet in each stitch until this dip. One treble crochet in between these 2 stitches from 1 row below. Now repeat this all around, and once you reach the end, make a slip stitch on top of this first single crochet and weave off your yarn. I hope you like this video. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.